Well, I figure I better get my butt on in here and get to work. Today, we're reaching the end on this project here. We're bringing the knife to life. Today, we got the handle glued up, and it's got some glue on it. It's pretty thick in some areas. So we're going to do this knife today. Also, in another video, I'm going to go ahead and finish beveling out the inside of my wife's dagger I'm working on. You see me drill out holes and stuff in the previous videos and stuff. I'm working on this one quite a bit. We're going to be getting close to bringing this thing to an end. Hopefully, within the next day or so, I'll have this glued up and in the same finishing line as the moccasin pattern for my friend here is right now. So, but let's saddle up and let's get busy. We got some work to do. Oh man, we can be around here. Whew. I think what I'm going to do first, since the glue is pretty thick on this side, I'm going to clean the lens of the camera off first. Whew, a little smudgy. I think what I'm going to do is hand sand, try to get this some of this glue off of here so I don't end up gumming up my belt with the with all the glue and stuff, and making my life a little bit harder to get stuff done here. So I think that's where I'm going to start first. So I'm going to take it off the clamps. We're going to put it in a vise, give this little guy a little showtime, and then we're going to come over here and just start grinding away. And first we get up out of these clamps right here. Usually they get a little stuck on there from the glue, but not this shot. That's got a good glue up to it. Come on, little fella, let go. This has been the best little clamp right here. My dad's old clamps. Oh, this one's got a little, oh, it's stuck. Uh-oh, there we go. That worried me for a second. This one here is probably going to be stuck too. Oh yeah, she's a little on the stuck side. Can I get it? There we go. Got her food. That already kind of feels good in the hand. No, not really. But let's fix that. Okay, let's get busy. Well, okay, let's quit talking. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and let me sit on down. It's going to take a 60 grit to kind of go over it. Try to get that glue off of it. And it's going to really cause some scratches. But I'd rather do this than have it gum up my belt. Trying to get down there as far as I can with it. Cannot wait to see the final results. This is the part where you're bringing the knife to life. You've heard me say this before. This is my favorite part. The finish line of any kind of build is my favorite part. We've heat treated this knife. We've seen it pretty much from the very beginning of heat treating, and I don't know if I ever showed cutting handles on camera. I don't think I did a video on these. But these are epoxy handles too, as you can tell. It's got orange. My buddy wants to do a Dukes of Hazzard knife, generally. So we have 01 that we're going to put here once it's all profiled and done. And then we're going to put, after that, another layer of the epoxy resin over it to seal it. That's about as good as I'm going to probably get that. Let's move on to the grinders. And I'm going to try again to cover up the mic to keep this loud thing from screeching in your ear canal. So I got one more spot. Tell me if it makes a difference. Anything? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay, I don't know if that works until I do a playback later, but man, let's see. There's only one spot I haven't tried yet. Okay, let's try. Oh, huh. Unplugged. So what I'm gonna do now is gonna try to clean up the paper just a little bit. So hopefully that worked. I finally found a microphone. Hopefully there's this one little port on the side over here, on the top of the phone and on the bottom of the phone. So we're gonna try to get a brush out real quick and clean. Just a little wire brush, nothing special. And just kind of clean this off and clean all that off. So next comes, now that I got it kissed with the flush with the handle metal itself. Now comes the part I'm dreading. I got to try to get this down flush, these pins down flush, and it looks like these two for the most part are kind of flush, so I don't have to worry about too much on that side. But these two are the ones that are kind of sticking out, especially this guy. So I don't know if I want to go ahead and take time to take that with a hacksaw real quick, maybe knock that out and try to cut it instead of trying to grind on it and causing heat, or maybe I'll just sit here and kiss it and just lay off a little bit and take my time with it. We'll see what happens. This video will get long-winded, so we're doing this from start to finish here pretty much on the handle. So usually when I start filming, I do it, I'm almost like halfway through it, or all I got left to do is the hand sanding. So this is from really start to finish. So this is part of the job. So hang in there, folks. This is going to be really good. Okay, that went a little bit better than I suspected. I still got a little bit of glue here on this side, but that'll come off with just normal, just running it through the belt. What I want to do now is I want to change the grit from the 40 on. I'm going to go up to like a 240 now, because now with the epoxy, it's not really hard to take off material on this epoxy now. So what I want to do is basically just want to get the good profile of it, and then the rest I'm going to hand sand. Try to bring it down a little bit more so it's not so thick, and also kind of round off the edges just a little bit. But it's actually coming together. Got a nice little shape. So what I'm going to try to do is kind of contour this down a little bit towards the knife, and then start working on the back and everything, and just kind of rounding it off, making it a real good, comfortable handle. I'm not kidding you guys. I told you this epoxy, it gets everywhere. It's a mess. It is an absolute mess to work with. But if you have a good dust collection system in your shop, unlike I do, this shouldn't be a problem. But it's really beautiful in the end once you get done, because all you need is an imagination. And it's really, you pretty much can just, no limit to what you can come up with pretty much. This is a sail belly handle. For the moccasin, I do a sail belly handle. It's got a nice lock up. Feels good in the hand. I'm getting kind of jealous. I wish this would want to be my knife, but I can't keep everything I make. I got to sell something. And don't you worry, you'll see the finished product in the next show and tell video that we do. It will be featured in that, all sealed up with the 01 on the handle and everything. But right now what I want to do, I'm not going to use the machine no more, because I really got it to where I want it. And I'm just going to take and it feels really good.
in the hands. It's really, really nice. It's probably the best one I've done yet as far as handle work. This particular model, the pattern comes with brass pins and stuff, so really love the way that brass is cake on the cake with this orange. Can't wait to see the end result. And I know y'all thinking, shouldn't you have that edge taped up? It's not really an edge yet, because remember, when I do my beveling, I don't do my final edge until I have everything done. When I do my beveling, I do it to where I can just still see just a squint of daylight along that edge, and I know I've got it close. So when I get it tempered and heat treated, all I got to do is just, it won't take me long to bring the last final edge on it. But it's not to where it's so thin that when you heat treat it, it ain't going to warp and deform it. So let's get the hand sanding done here. And y'all seen me do this a couple times before, but I'm not going to skimp on a lot of it. So we're going to start from here. I did it on a 240, so I'm going to start with a 400 grit and just start rounding off my handles nice and comfortably. Come along here. Might want to get me something can keep. I mean, this epoxy is messy. I ain't kidding you. It is about the biggest mess that you want to mess with. But I'm telling you, the end result after you use it is actually amazing. Go ahead alongside here. Come across here with where the pins are, kind of smooth it out. You can kind of just come across and get it nice and even all around. We want a smooth transition between the pins and the handle material. Beautiful, which is happening really well right now. And this vise is actually working out pretty good right now. It's not moving up and down, not jerking around. This was the articulated vise. And if y'all seen in that one video I shot, I talked a little bit about it. The base was terrible. It would not stay still. Even when it was locked up, they were all over the place. So I went and just basically had to sacrifice about half of my jig I made to get it to work, to put it on here, put it on the table, and it seems to be working pretty good. I'm gonna move through these grits kind of fast and come back to you. This might be the longest video I've done for y'all so far, but it's just part of the work, y'all. Just do it. Sometimes they're not always going to be 10-minute jobs, you know. You settle in, get them done. But you don't want to go too fast on them. You want to make sure you tie up every little loose end you think you can find. I really want that to be smooth around them pins. This feels really good. You can't even tell this is really. It feels like it's hard. You can't even tell it feels like epoxy. I mean, it's so smooth. I mean, you can't by the color, but if you were just sitting here doing it, you figured it was really smooth, sanded wood, the hardwood. Now, I am going to wash this, make sure I get all the powder off of it from the sanding on the epoxy. Now, that was did I skip the 600 again? I always skip one of them. I always do. Some reason. I'm on 1,000 now. Apparently, I just got done with the 800. Yeah, this is my moccasin pattern. I have another moccasin I made, my first one, and it's kind of like a little prototype of the model. These are going to be some of the patterns I'm going to be selling once I get everything up and running as far as either on Etsy or somewhere. I'll try to figure it out. Thank you. We just got a delivery. It's kind of weird that they deliver on a Sunday. Bless their heart, they're working on the weekends. All right. Hey, I work on the weekends too. Wait a minute. Bless my heart. Hey. That's right. pins, right around where the metal meets the road, is where I want that smooth, man. All little burrs and stuff taken out of it. But these pattern, one of the patterns, Little River pattern, this pattern, Little Buddy, the Mini Mite, the EDC cleavers, they're all going to be available for sale. Those are those nice patterns. They're good, hard-working patterns. So I'm going to take this out and wash the handle off. Come back. We're going to put us I say probably another 240 if I can clean that one off. And try to put the final edge on this. I got it nice and clean. Now take a look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Smooth transitions from the pins to the epoxy. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it might just be the way the light's hitting it. It's really nice. And it didn't deform none of the epoxy. It's actually pretty good and solid. So I figured out how to combat the heat of it, keep the friction down. So I had to have everything already sized up, so I don't have to spend so much time grinding them down, creating heat in here, which sometimes deforms that epoxy. And here, let me hold it up so y'all can actually see it. Those are brass pins I got. Look at that. Now let's put the final edge on this thing and call it what she is. Done. Except for another layer for the 01 I'm going to have right here on both sides, and another seal of epoxy to help seal everything up. All right. Hated to do it, but I went ahead and grabbed me a clean 240 belt. Just didn't want all that stuff getting back all over the knife I just got done cleaning. So let's put the final edge on it. I'll put a 240 on here, and I'm just going to kiss it up and down that edge right here. And there's supposed to have been a plunge line that I stop at, probably right in that area. But Timmy helped me bevel this. I'm going to blame it on Timmy, I guess. Nope, actually no. I should have been there watching him. Let's turn this on. Let's get moving. Nice and steady. Oh, let's get in there, fellas. What I'm feeling for is if it's rolled over in certain spots, and it is. It's rolling over this way. So I want to hit it again on this side. Just kiss it. I'm not pushing it in it, I'm just kissing it. Right around that tip right there needs some work. Right there, that tip. Do that one more time. Yeah. Hang on just a second. One more thing. I know not a whole lot of people like using these, but this thing has put so many edges on my knives, I can't really cuss them. See what I got here. Has my hair grown back from the last time I did this? Let's see what I got. Oh my goodness. Shave it off. Do 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 do. Shave it off. Do 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 do. Might need a little bit more. Let's hit it one more time. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see what she'll do now. Let's see. Oh, she'll do it, boys and girls. I'm just going to continue shaving my arm. Oh, yeah. Well, we got a nice little collection. And there you have it. All right. Thank you so much for clicking on. I'm going to end this video right here, but take another look at the moccasin pattern. Well, it's kind of see-through, too. It's kind of cool. You can see that extra drill hole I made for the glue to go through. That's pretty cool. But I made it right here. Another little look at the moccasin pattern. Now, this is a drop point version of this pattern. The other one I have, the other one I made, the other one of the moccasin, it's got a fatter handle on it, but it's a clip point of the moccasin. So this is the moccasin pattern. It's got the sow belly handle. See how it comes with a sow belly on it, handle on that one. So I'm going to end it right here. I thank y'all so much for clicking on. If you haven't done so already, hit subscribe. These videos happen in succession of each other. This knife will be completed in the next show and tell video. I have another knife coming in, and the next show and tell video, this knife will be there helping me open up packages and everything in that video. Kind of show it off, let y'all see it before I send it off to my friend / client. Kind of weird to say, client. But anywho's, thank you so much for clicking on. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Click the bell for new video notifications. Hit like because that lets YouTube know that you're enjoying this kind of content that I'm providing for you and keep me in the realm of algorithm happiness. And until next time, y'all, I'm going to keep trucking along. Got a lot more work to do. I shall see you when I see you. Man, what a mess. I can make damn epoxy dust angels.